lemon and no one else. Not intended for children. You hear me, YouTube? Anyways, don't sue me, California. Anyways, today I'm sitting here waiting, welcoming you to today's advent calendar. There we go. That made sense. So I'm just sitting here cleaning up. And hey, there's the camera I threw across. Anyways, just doing some ornaments. Actually, I was shooting another intro for this advent calendar, making myself little ornaments. Oh, for the alcoholic in your life. Yep, which is interesting. Super glue worked on these guys. It's kind of metalish, plastic. For some reason, it wouldn't work on these guys, so I just straight up burnt holes in it to make ornaments. So I'm going to drink those immediately. But anyways, so yeah, other than doing that and creating messes while trying to clean up messes, it's just never-ending story. Na 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 na. So, but today, why don't we look at this liqueur? I think I got some super glue on the glass. This is Tuaca. Anyways, liqueur. So I had to look this up online because it doesn't really say anywhere on here what this is. It's just a liqueur, 35% alcohol by volume. I believe vanilla is what this is. Again, there's no real indication on here that this is a vanilla flavored liqueur. All it says is contains caramel coloring. So, anyways, so let's give this a try. It's a mystery to me and to you. Speaking of vanilla, when I use you. There we go. So let's see how this pours. Clear liquid, usual alcohol, nothing special. Smell. I'm losing my sense of smell. Just kidding. It's alcohol in that it smells vapory, warm alcohol vapor, but that's really all I'm smelling. It's almost whiskey-ish in smell, which makes me wonder. Again, I saw on there, they make a whiskey and I think they make a liqueur vanilla. So I wonder which is what we get. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Anyway, so yep. And not only that, by the way, since I pointed out that camera, this camera is brand new. I just went out and bought a new one. That was a 5. This is a 8. So I'm a couple of years behind. I owned 1 through 5. I didn't buy a 6 or 7, so maybe I should, just so that way I have a complete collection of GoPros that I can throw across a room every time I get angry. So here's to not cleaning up for a whole day. Man, is it a mess. I mean, here's my soldering that I used to burn the holes in there. So anyways, here's to creating messes while trying to fix or clean up old ones. So here we go. Ooh. Interesting. Definitely wouldn't describe that as vanilla. But sweet, yes. Okay. As you can clearly tell by my cough. Went down. Ooh, there's warmth down my chest. Ooh, that's nice and warm. Okay, I mean, not burning, but you do typical alcohol warmth down. All right. Goes down. There's warmth everywhere. And there's a little bit of oof back. That's what got me that cough. A little bit of warm flush going up in my mouth, up my nose kind of thing. But there's like a heavy, sugary, almost caramel, but not, it's just kind of this sugary taste. There's no real flavor to it other than syrup, sugar in the center. And it's a little bit off to the side. Then it goes down with it kind of as a big lump, it feels like. Then there's a flush of warmth, light this time up, and then you could feel the warmth down. But it's interesting, you're left with that, again, just syrup taste, sugary syrup, not maple syrup, just sugar syrup. Interesting. Again, I would describe that as vanilla. Hold on. the alcohol on that second little sip there is almost bourbon-like in taste. Whiskey-ish, but more on the bourbon side. But it's not whiskey. Again, it's a weird taste. It's not bad. It's just hard to pin down. Other than, like I said, the alcohol, bourbon light, 35%. So Jack over there is 40, right? Let me double check. Don't want to be incorrect. Yeah, 40%. So it's a bit lighter than that, about the level of Fireball, I believe. No, a little bit more alcohol than Fireball. There's that after the burp. Again, sugar. The initial taste, flush, warmth, that's all alcohol, light bourbon. But everything other than that, buried in it, aftertaste, etc., is just the syrupy sugar taste. Which is interesting. So, what to mix with? Because again, it didn't scream a flavor, it just screamed sugar. And not overly sweet either. It was a nice sugary mix of the two. Well, mix. It didn't mix well. You had one taste parallel with each other. But, okay. What to mix it with? Your Pepsi, right on. You get a little bit extra sugar with your Coke or Pepsi, whichever you care for. And then a light bourbon taste with it. So if Jack and Coke is a bit too much Jack for you, this is a good replacement for it. But again, it's not a bourbon. It just has this bourbon-esque taste. So, otherwise, just whatever you would mix in your... Again, I'm going bourbon. To me, it has a bourbon taste to it. So whatever you mix with that, Coke, Pepsi, tea maybe? No, but vanilla, my cream soda, that would be a good mix of that. So that way it forces it to be vanilla. So interesting. Again, there was no liqueur flavor taste to it. It was just sugar sweet, light bourbon-ish taste. Again, it's just hard to describe. It's why I'm doing these advent calendars. How was I supposed to know what this tastes like without actually trying? So, interesting. Again, not bad. Not incredibly good. Pretty good. But I mean, you know, not socks knocking off. Wow, I failed on that one. But yeah, like I'll probably forget this taste within a couple days or so. Like, it's not something that's going to stick with you. But again, it is more syrupy aftertaste, and buried in that initial warm flush is the only thing I could really pin down as a taste. So, anyways, enough of that. This has been a couple of minutes of me rambling, but again, that's what this advent calendar is supposed to be. Hey, so far, knock on wood, and hopefully you don't die on me, I made it through one. That's a good thing about having a giant, again, having that giant bottle of moonshine or Shinog be my first day. Because I had to do it 2 times, right? So if I was doing this multiple times, the shot's already gone. So maybe I should have that be a standard for any future. Year 6 of this. Oh, year 20. I'll have this nailed down. But anyways, having a bigger shot be the first shot, so that way I can troubleshoot any problems. But hey, we made it through one day without any known technical issues. We'll see if there's any when I edit this. But otherwise, I'll end it here before I tempt fate too much. So thanks again for watching. Tell me what you think. I would say, what is your favorite sugary drink? There you go, Coke or Pepsi? How about that down below? Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.